Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Angels.
Just about to get underway. So here's the lefty, Suarez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the shortstop, number 11. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. 1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. To first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Billy Williams. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, number 30.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Number 12 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering is in the dirt. Left-hand hitter waits. Outside. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled, and this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not, but I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Now the 0-1.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
It's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So 2 down, and now here is Harper. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close, and the runner holds. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-2.
Kicks and deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the lefty waves at the bender for the strikeout. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Ron Santo.
Ron Santo.
Suarez back to work. That one hammered but pulled foul. And here it comes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now here is Ernie Banks. And that one clips the corner. At the belt and fires. Left field. He makes the grab. One away. Here's the rookie right fielder, Jim Hickman.
Jim Hickman.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That one to first. Fires to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Nick Castellano. The pitch. And misses inside. In there at the knees, and 1-1. Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
2 straight.
High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Number 28, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Hit hard, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Segura, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. Fought off foul. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Next to hit, number 19. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Throw to third, and he's out. The 0-1. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2-2 down. Edmundo Sosa waiting for a turn at the plate. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
3-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. One hit, one left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning. And here's the catcher, number 9. The pitch. And a strike. This one in the air, center field. Number 19 settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting it, the center fielder.
And here's the rookie center fielder, John Young. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Number 22, the next Cub to hit. Pitch kicks away. In there safely. Young up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Up the middle. Backhand try, and he knocks it down. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And the batter now, number 11, rolled out to second in his first at bat. And fouled off. And the pitch. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. So in now for the Angels, Edmundo Sosa. The wind and the pitch. On the corner for a strike. Lined into left center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, number 12, led off the game with a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Sosa leads off second with nobody out. Here's a 1-2. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Runner leads away at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Dean Hoskins in the on-deck circle. And here's a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. In comes the run from second. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One out. Runner at second. Number 10 digs in now. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Popped up. Williams puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Angels get one on this double. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Glenn Beck. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and that's ball one.
You know, these Cubs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Billy Williams now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's outside. The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball. Kicks and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Ron Santo. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The 0-2. And that one hit to first. Fired to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the fourth. All tied 1-1. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellano.
The right fielder, Nick Castellano.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And ball 1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses off the outside edge.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
And leading up for the Angels.
Now the third baseman, number 28, single to right in his first trip. That's off the mark. 1-0. Castellano on at first. Nobody out. Here goes the runner. Cut on and missed. And safe. It's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And now 2-1. And he swings over the top there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And he deals. It's softly on the ground left side. And he picks it up in foul territory. And the pitch. That's outside. And the count's full. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Number 2.
So up next, Segura. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And next for the Angels, number 19. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And here it comes. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks.
The wind of the pitch. And delivers outside.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jim Hickman, the next Cub to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Kicks and fires. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And that's outside. And now the lefty off the mark there. 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Number 9 in the box now. Takes strike one. Here comes a pitch. Laser base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Young up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing, but it's put in play. Now he launches a throw over his head, and the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
One down. And now, number 22. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 11. That's in there. Strike one. Young at second with two down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 4-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the number 2 hitter, Glenn Beck. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Angels 1. Welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Edmundo Sosa.
The shortstop.
Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That clips a corner.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And he deals. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one ripped. That's a hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's a big power threat, number 12, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Dean Hoskins, the next to hit for the Angels.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Started to swing, held up. And the 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 1-1. Called strike right there.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. No outs. Runners at first and third. Goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's the catcher, number 10. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
And next is the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And now it's even up. The pitch. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. So digging in, Nick Castellano.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Chicago, Billy Williams. The pitch. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The third baseman, Ron Santo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ron Santo. First pitch not close. Action in the Angels bullpen. Dominguez getting loose out there. Number 75, a hard throwing right-hander, up as well. The pitch, and that skips in the dirt. There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That catches the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now the
2
first
outs,
baseman,
base is empty.
Ernie
And here's the first baseman,
Banks.
Ernie Banks. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that one clips the corner. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Angels 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now here is number 28. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The Y to kick the pitch. And downstairs. Action in the pen down there. Number 38 throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Number 32 getting loose as well. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next, Segura. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball one, no strikes to Segura. Just off the outside edge. Now one missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's ball four.
Nope. Ball four.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Number 19, the next to hit for the Angels. That hits the dirt. Ball one. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. First and second here. No outs. Stays alive. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. Oh, and 1 now. Good eye right there. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Bounce it back with 2 strikes. And here it comes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. This to center field. Young on his way in. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now back, number 12.
And next for LA, number 12. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Angels strand a couple, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dominguez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 58.
So up now for Chicago, Jim Hickman.
The right fielder, Jim Hickman.
And a pitch. And ball one to the right fielder.
Counts 1-0.
There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And the righty deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Number 9 up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. That's through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one is upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's filled up.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here comes a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Don Young. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Out to center, number 19. Moving under this one. Makes the play, and it's out, number 3. And the Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. A new pitcher in the game, number 38.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 38.
And now the first baseman,
And
Dean
for the
Hoskins.
Angels, the first baseman, Dean Hoskins.
The pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul. Next offering is in for a strike. That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 1 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Number 10, the next to hit for the Angels. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Bryce Harper, the next to hit for the Angels. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellano. That's to third, Santo. Slings it across. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Angels 1. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Brad Hand.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now the DH spot, number 22.
The designated hitter, number 22.
The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Into left center for a base hit.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And up next for Chicago, number 11. Check
Ball,
swing.
that's
He
inside.
held up, and that's ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Inside,
Ball
just
2.
missed. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Nelson is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1, and it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Now it's the second baseman, Glenn Beck. And that's outside. That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball center field. Segura brings it in for the 3rd out. A new arm into the game, the righty, Joe Decker.
Number 36, Joe Decker.
So in now for the Angels, number 28.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And another ball.
1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Three and 2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Banks makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, number 2.
Segura getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Williams puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number 19 stands in here.
0-1.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. ground ball base knock.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit for the Angels. There's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And now the 0-1. There's a strike. Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball one. The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Next offering is outside. Number 12, hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
At the belt and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Number 12, the next to hit for the Angels. And a curve finds the outside corner for strike 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. That's gotta feel good. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Number 32 will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 32.
Dean Hoskins, the next to hit for the Angels. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is down low. Now 1-2. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. But some late inning heroics as this home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 75.
Number 75.
So digging in, Billy Williams.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
And a pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 strikes.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Tied at 4. And there's a ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Ernie Banks waits on deck. .3-0 down. And fires in a fastball at 95. And a 3-1 on the way. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Ernie Banks. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Kicks and fires. Rolled to short, could be 2. 1 at second. Inning ends on their 5th double play of the game.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
So bottom of the ninth, and now number 10.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
A wind and a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And now the count is even.
1-0.
And that one off the outside edge. The count 2-1. And there's the strike. Four in the ninth. Bryce Harper up next. And now the lefty. That one out to right. Hickman hauls it in, one away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter. Right.
Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In there for strike one. Got a good eye there. Left-hand hitter waits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. First offering, runner goes. Late swing, fouled off. One down, winning run on at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he deals. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Coming home. The winning run crosses the plate. And the Angels walk it off 5-4.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.